Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about acid catalyzed hydration, and these reactions look something like this. We have some alkene with some water, and the reaction is gonna have some H2SO4, and that's going to form this. So the quick way is to know that you're gonna have some water, so your hydration, and you're gonna have H2SO4, which is your acid catalyzed, and that'll give you this OH right away. Another way of writing this is pretty much what happens here is that the H2O reacts with H2SO4, and of course that makes H3O plus, and when it does that you have HSO4 minus, but this is just acting like a catalyst, so you can just discard it and worry about this H3O plus. So that's another way of rewriting this H2O plus, with the H2SO4. So right away when you see these, replace it with that, and that's of course gonna give you the same thing. And I'm gonna show you how you make this by a mechanism. And then the way this is done, let's rewrite this. So H3O plus can be rewritten with that nice oxygen, positively charged, right? And it's attached to 3 H's, and this is going to grab one of these hydrogens. Yes, now it could grab it, like let's say he grabs it right here, or let's grab it right here. Okay, I'll put in red, that way you guys can see where it's going, and that will make a carbocation here and a carbocation here. Now this is tertiary carbocation, this is secondary, so this is not stable, so this is a no. Don't do this, right? You want to go with this one. Yes. So now that we have the carbocation, let me rewrite this. I'm just going to rewrite it, that way you guys can see it. So since this H was removed from the H3O plus, now becomes water. So water, we know it looks like this, and this lone pair can now go and attack this carbocation, and when it does that, what's gonna happen is it's going to form this water. Now gets attached here, but now it's positively charged, right? Which is not a good thing, right? But hey, we still have water, right? We still have water. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water in this reaction. Now this lone pair, now it's going to grab one of these hydrogens. Yes, And when it does that, now we finally have our OH bond here. So it's pretty much like, you can see a substitution that we started with this compound here. Start with this, and then grab the probably goes through that, and at the end of the day you end up with this. So you want to remember, OH gets substituted where there's more carbons. So we had a carbon here, it's 1 carbon, 2 carbons, 3 carbons, right? Here's 3 carbons. Whereas this one, it only had 1 and 2. So 3 is bigger than 2. So the OH gets substituted wherever there's more. This is tri substituted. This is di. So remember that your OH is gonna go on where it's gonna be more substituted.